Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Java Sky Factory video. Now, I did a little bit of expanding when it comes to my trees, and you may be wondering why I'm looking at a weird angle. I refuse to look behind me. Well, that's because I've been a little busy. I've been grinding away at these trees, expanding a tiny bit. Ignore the random movement, it's fine. I got some more acorns for food. I got a whole bunch more stuff, and I did one other thing. Notice I focused specifically on petrified saplings, sand saplings, and gravel saplings, and then their drops. But not so much petrified. And here's why. Petrified acorns and resin I could use to make new tools, which I could use to harvest my bonsai trees. The pickaxe I needed for something else, which I'll explain later. This I completely forgot about, but that is not. I don't have no use for that yet until way later on. Because they're hard to craft. Now for sand and gravel, you may be wondering, why do I need sand and gravel? Well, you'll notice I've searched up iron amber, which is this up here. And you'll notice, like I said, it says iron. Now you may be wondering, oh, well, have you been trying to get iron this entire time? Yes. Yes, I have. Now, what's behind me is the very reason I needed all this sand and gravel. And 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So it's not this platform, that just helps to get to it. But this is what's called a smeltery. I'm going to explain the process on how to make this in a second. The torches are just to light the area up so no mobs spawn while it's not active and stuff. So basically what this does, it lets me smelt down materials into different, like, liquid form. I made it I think I made it a lot bigger than I needed to, so it took a lot longer than necessary. Because the further out, the more I add to the size, the bigger, the more blocks I have to make, which means it takes exponentially longer every time I add, like, a 1 by 1 to each side. Anyways, but how this works. So this is a smelting controller. Since I made it so big, all of this is how much I can smelt. Every time I add a layer of these seared bricks to this, like stacking them up on the y-axis, obviously leaving center blank so I can hold the liquid, or like hollow, I mean, I can fit more and more, I can smelt more and more at once, and I can hold more and more at once. Like you'll see, my current capacity is 288 ingots. And then I also have a fuel. I don't have any fuel yet. The reason being, is to get fuel I need this to put it in this seared tank. The fuel is lava, which am not able to collect yet, but I will. Because it's actually not that hard. It's actually very simple. Like you can do it like first day if you're quick enough. And this is a seared drain where I can pour out the materials into the casting basin. Ignore the holes in there. I don't know why those are there. It doesn't make sense since it's holding molten liquid. But whatever. Oh, I accidentally put my axe in there. Whoops. I didn't know I could do that. Anyways, but yeah, it'll pour the metals out into there, where I can collect them in block form. Now, so that's all that. So I expanded the farm, and I believe I already showed you all of my saplings from clay, dirt. I did 2 layers of clay, because I thought I would need more clay than I actually did. I need petrified, sand, and gravel. I believe I showed you all those. And then how to make those seared bricks and stuff is if I combine 1 clay with 1 sand block with 1 gravel, it creates 4 grout. And then I can make, and if I combine 4 sand, 4 gravel, and 1 clay block, then I can make 16. Like, here's the craft. So 1 gravel, 1 of sand or red sand, and 1 clay to make grout. And then 1 sand or red sand, or 4 sand or red sand, 4 gravel, and 1 clay block for 16. And those are just made with their respective materials and such. And then I had so much clay, and I was able to mass produce everything, so I did that quickly. And you may be wondering, this is grout. This isn't seared bricks. I'll show you to make it. So, real quick, I want to make some. I'm just gonna get some new materials. So I'm gonna make some gravel. And then I'm gonna make some. Yeah, there's some gravel. I'm just gonna get this back down here. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with sand. Now the only reason I can do that, like quick move all the stuff, is because it's like quick move the entire crafting recipe is because it's Java edition. It's a Java feature. I was thinking of the word. Alright, there we go. I just like keeping everything sorted in a certain way. I don't have enough gravel resin though. Anyways, it's fine. And then I need some clay, which I don't have the material for. So you already know how to make that, how I can make that. So I'm just gonna grab some of that. I want to make a bunch of grout, and then I'm gonna make another set just because I can. And then just to use up more material, I'm just gonna do that. Just to clear up a little bit of space. Also, the entire island is completely lit up, so mobs can't spawn. So yeah, I got 40 of that. So what I can do is I can pop them in my furnaces, and they're not going to turn directly into the seared brick blocks, like these ones. They're going to smelt into a singular seared brick. When I collect 4 of those, I can craft them together like I would clay, in like a square pattern. And then it forms a seared brick, which I'll show you. So here's 1 more of those. Here's 2 more of these. I'll let those go otherwise. And then there's another seared brick. I'm just gonna put this one in the corner for now. I can build up as much as I want as long as it goes below build height, so it can go up really high. And then now you'll notice, so all of this is to smelt down the iron amber to get iron. Now to get iron amber, I actually need more materials than I have. Because I'm going to need sand, clay, and gravel, 2 sand, 2 clay, and 1 clay resin. Or 2 sand, 2 gravel, 1 clay. But I'm also going to need 4 cold resin, which I do not have. And then I can also make it from iron resin, which I do not have. Anyways. So, to get cold resin, you can see I can do all of it. To get a coal sapling, it pulled up this menu. So these are different types of soils that I can get later on. It's actually you cannot get even an extra 1 more tier until way later on. So to get coal resin, I need a bonsai tree, or like I need a coal sapling. To get a coal sapling, I need to smelt a birch sapling, which I also haven't gotten yet. To get a birch sapling, the easiest way to do that is to use a cauldron. Now you may be wondering how to make a cauldron without iron. Look at this. Look at how many different kinds of cauldrons I can make. And then I need to put a sand sapling with water into a cauldron with, I need to put a sand sapling into a cauldron with water, and then I don't get any water back, and then it takes up the water, and then I get a birch sapling. Okay, so I have the sand sapling. I'm actually just gonna grab a, I'm gonna grab, I'm gonna make an extra chest. Just so I can store all this extra material. Oops. There we go. So this is gonna be for all those extra materials. I just put it there for now. I was just optimizing my inventory space because before I would always like run out of space and I'd have to make more. So to save space, I just kind of like optimized my space. This is just gonna be how I'm gonna hold my materials for now. And then all this goes here. I'm gonna grab I'm just gonna chop down a gravel tree. And I didn't get a resin too. There we go. Now I can go over here, pop in the extra leaves. I should probably put it in order. I'll put sand, gravel, petrified. I hate how they look so similar. Anyways, so put the last resin right there, put the acorns here, and then logs and sticks I'm just gonna like hold on to. I'm just gonna eat this place. But yeah, so those are smelted into the seared bricks. I'm gonna leave those for now. Oh, one moment. Okay, just checking a message real quick, sorry. And then, so yeah, there's all that. So let's start working on the whole sapling, shall we? Oh wait, no, I need a cauldron. I'm gonna make a cobblestone one. Where's cobble? Actually, I remember how to make it. From last time I did a run of this. And even when I did a run of this, I still didn't get anywhere near to completing it. There, so a cobblestone furnace, and you'll see it even gives me an advancement for making it. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm place it on the cauldron, but I'm going to place it elevated. I mean, it's going to have to float anyways, either way. So I'm just going to make a few slabs. Let me find a good spot for it. Over here works. So I'm actually going to do that. Actually, crud. Oh, jeez, lag. There we go. Now, you'll notice that says, there's a little X there. That's because I hit F7. That shows, every time there's a yellow X, that means mobs can spawn. Like, if the light levels are low enough for mobs to spawn. So what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna take one charcoal. I'm gonna make a torch. Or a set of torches, I guess. I'm gonna place it right here for now. I'm going to move that later. Might as well just light it up. Actually, it's a little uneven. Sorry, OCD's kicking in. Oh, dang it, I just dropped both of those. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, this is here. Now, I can't do anything with this until, it rains. Because I can't get any water without rain. And I have no idea when it's going to rain. So I'm actually gonna... I showed you all my progress that I made. Sun's rising, so this is actually a good time. So, what I'm going to do... I like how Sky Factory has all these little details, like just all these stars in the sky, and then there's like little galaxies you can see. I think that's what they are, at least. Like, even down there, where in a normal world you wouldn't normally be able not to look. The sun, I mean the moon, kind of like has a little crescent effect, which I'm assuming changes every so often as a cycle. And the sun's going up, so it'll start turning daytime soon. Or at least it should. Maybe not, since it thinks I'm in space. I don't remember. I don't remember if it's supposed to turn day or not. I think this is how it's supposed to look. Always. I mean, I can see the clouds over there now. You can barely see them anywhere else. If at all. Because I can't see them. I mean, I can see that one because of the sunlight. But yeah. Oh, it is. It's changing color. Okay, so it is turn day. Anyways, so... yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Sorry I didn't make much progress in this video. I just kind of like shared with you all my AFK progress. But, my next video, I'm just gonna like start as soon as it starts raining. So I'm gonna call it here. And then, once it starts raining, I'm gonna start the next episode. So, until then, see you guys next time.